Nitty bomb.
Nitty bomb. Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? This is episode number 131 of Talking Beards.
Can you believe Mary Morgan's already here?
She's already here. She's ready to go. She said, hey, so yeah, if you are watching us, you are currently watching episode number 131. But if you are listening to us, you are most likely listening to episode 208 of the podcast. So tonight, we have an action-packed episode, so we're going to have to get going. We have Bryan Nelson from Beard Team USA and Austin Facial Hair Club. He will be talking all about how to get registered for the National Beard and Mustache Championships presented by Honest Amish, coming up September 11th weekend in Scranton, Pennsylvania. We'll also...
Go ahead. Sorry, go.
We'll also have Joey Rumpell from St. Louis Beard and Mustache Club. They have their annual competition coming up this weekend, 21st of August, in Saturday, obviously, in St. Louis, Missouri. So 2 guests, 1 show. Let's go. I am Aaron D. Johnston, and you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff at Aaron D. Johnston. Go ahead, Scott.
Sorry, you can take that post off. My trackpad stopped working.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, and I'm Scott Sakura. Go over to talkingbeards.com where you can find out more information about the show and about us and subscribe to the podcast. If you're into podcasts, you can go check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts. All you got to do is search Talking Beards. But over there, we have links to all the different things or places you can get subscribed at. We also have older episodes of the show, but you can also be watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch right now. But if you want to, you can be watching us live over at talkingbeards.com. But if you want to be part of the chat room over here and interact with the show, you got to watch us either on those 3: Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch.
So speaking of the chat room, if you make some comments and we don't bring it up, maybe try to switch over to the Talking Beards Facebook page or the Honest Amish Facebook page, because I know those work. I got a little notification that some of our comments are not showing up. So I know comments off of Aaron D. Johnston's page and Scott Sakura's page, they don't show up. I will try to get that resolved this week. I always forget until we're right now, and I don't really have time to go through StreamYard right now and try to fix things because, we're doing a show. So yeah, if you want your comments to be seen and you're commenting and you're saying a bunch of stuff and we're not bringing them up, that's probably because we don't see them. So I know John Abraham, he commented about 1,000 times last episode, and he was on my Facebook page and we didn't ever see him until after the show, and he had a bunch of good points throughout the episode. So if you are commenting and you want to interact with the show and you don't think you're being seen, I know they work on Talking Beards Facebook, Talking Beards YouTube, and the Honest Amish page for sure. So I think the Beard Team USA page, those work too. So
yeah.
Speaking
of Honest Amish, if you guys are interested, now we just announced this last week, but if you guys go over to honestamish.com, and
that's right.
If you guys are purchasing something, you can use the promo code Talking Beard to get 15% off your order. So
Talking Beards,
yeah,
all one word,
like a snake.
So yeah, Talking Beards on 15%. That's pretty good. So I mean, that definitely pays for your shipping and probably a little bit of your product. So check it out, honestamish.com, and then promo code Talking Beards for 15% off your order.
This is great.
Oh, yeah. And go buy Rowdy Energy. Scott said I wasn't doing a good job promoting this. So, yeah. Look at that. Woo!
I'm like, we got to get more Rowdy, Aaron. Got to get more rowdy.
We gotta get more rowdy. I'm gonna do my best to get a promo code for them coming up too, but I gotta do my work first to get our promo code. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna be doing a huge bunch of giveaways tonight. And what they are basically going to be, and what you guys need to do right now, or what we're going to be doing tonight, is Aaron and I have not yet registered for the National Beard and Mustache Championship. And we figured we would, along with Bryan T. Nelson, do a tutorial on how to sign up for it online. If either you have any questions, make sure you guys comment. But we wanted to sign up, and we wanted to incentivize everyone out there to also sign up.
Incentivize.
Did you like that?
Wow. We've made it. We're using word like incentivize now.
Yeah. So anyone that has registered today up until midnight tonight is going to be registered for a raffle for a prize pack from Beard Team USA. We don't know what's in it yet, but Brian assures us that it'll
be excellent. He said that it's probably going to be the greatest prize pack ever created ever in all of the world.
I know.
Basically. So yeah. Like Scott said, you have basically till midnight to get registered tonight, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a raffle. So what happens if you're like the top 3 people that registered tonight?
That's right. So if you are the first 3 people to sign up during the show, if you beat Aaron and I, we will send you a Honest Amish prize pack that will consist of a plethora of
stuff. It'll consist of stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll win a prize pack from Compliments of Honest Amish. So we're giving you could potentially win 2 pretty awesome prizes tonight. But just to make you aware, Aaron and I are going to be signing up as well. So if you want to get a chance to win one of those prize packs, you guys got to go over to National Beard and Mustache Championships, nationalbeardchampionships.com. Go
there
over
you go.
there.
Yeah. Or you can just go to Google and type in National Beard Championships, and it'll send you over there. You use Google. It'll find it. So even if you misspell stuff, it'll find it. So go over there, get registered. That's going to be our purpose for today is everybody get registered for nationals. I know, everybody's worried about traveling or whatever. Who cares? Let's just go to nationals and go have a good time. So we'll be there. That's all that matters. Yeah, Scott Sakura is going to be live at a competition, everybody. This is like a once in a lifetime opportunity to see the Scott C. Sakura live and in person.
I'll be there kissing babies all day.
Kissing babies and shaking hands.
Yes.
Or bumping elbows. Whatever we got to do. Scott will be there. That's the moral of the story.
Bradley writes.
Yeah, there you go.
He goes, I booked my room. Is that enough? Ho, ho, ho. No, that's not enough.
Brenda, register for the 2021 National Beard and Mustache Championships presented by Honest Amish. That is what we are discussing tonight, and that is what you need to get registered for a chance to win Honest Amish and or a prize pack from Beard Team USA. So, Scott Sakura, what? Yes. How are you? What have you been doing all weekend?
Oh my God, I finally did it, Aaron.
What did you do?
I finished my floor.
You're done.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Brad. You can't compete because you're a judge.
Yeah. So you finished your floor, done.
It's done.
You can walk on it. It's shiny. It matches your other floors. Does it have furniture on it?
Not yet. I have to let it set. So this weekend, I am doing all the trim work.
Boom.
It'll be done by the end of the weekend.
Just don't get any paint on the floor.
I'm not going to.
You freaking better not. After all this hard work, you better not get any paint on that floor. I will be mad.
I'll be mad.
Well, that's good news. You finished your floor.
Thank you, Eric. Yeah, Scott Saflora. Remember.
Scott Saflora. So this past weekend, Natalie and I went to Charleston, South Carolina, and we had a meeting at Holy City, and we discussed our competition that's coming up on November 13th, as long as everything works out properly. And we'll have the 8th annual Rockabilly Q Beard and Mustache Championships competition at Holy City Brewing. So we'll be talking about that coming up, in the next month or so. But that's what we did this weekend.
Really?
So what?
I didn't ask.
I know, but it's 8:10 and we were scheduled to having a guest on, so I just shoved it in there so we can get going. So now is the moment of the show where we bring on Mr. Bryan T. Nelson from Beard Team USA, Austin Facial Hair Club, Whisker Wars, World Beard and Mustache Association, founder of the Alliance. I don't even know what typewriter aficionado, guitar enthusiast,
Beard Master General, and either current or former Subaru Forester owner, Bryan T. Nelson.
Hey,
was that a pretty good intro? That pretty much get it all in.
That's a lot of intro. Thank you.
How much did we get wrong?
I don't remember.
I think no, dude. I nailed it. 100% nailed it on the head.
I am a former Subaru owner.
Okay, I knew you were going to sell it. I didn't know if it was officially gone yet.
Former dart champion too, right?
Gone.
Yeah, dart champion, totally.
What year were you a world dart champion?
Well, I was a more regional champion, and that was in 79 to 81.
1981 national dart throwing champion of Austin, Texas. That's pretty good.
That was in Orlando, Florida then.
In Orlando, Florida.
When he worked at Walt Disney World.
You were Mickey Mouse?
He did. He wore the big ears and he was like, oh, look at me.
How'd you throw darts with those gloves on?
Trade secret.
Oh, understand. So, Bryan Nelson, you are going to be putting on a little beard competition in Scranton, Pennsylvania, coming up on September 11th weekend. So, you know, I don't know. How do people get registered for this thing? That's the whole moral of this story. How do people get registered? There's got to be an easy way.
There's a really easy way, and it is if you have the internet, which you must, I guess, if you're watching this.
We do.
Then you just go to the website and click on the register to compete.
Is this the website?
That's what? Hold on.
Put your glasses on.
That's it.
Where are your glasses, Scott?
I don't need to wear my glasses, Aaron.
We could have matched.
That's the one. That's their website. Yeah.
Okay,
NationalBeardChampionships.com.
So as you kind of scroll through this.
Oh, hey, highlight right here. We're under that line, that little line up right below presented by Honest Amish. Go over a little bit. So that time is wrong.
Shit.
It is 8 p.m. Eastern is what time Talking Beards comes on.
Dang, dude.
We've been bringing this up every show for the past year and a half.
Just,
I'm not good at that.
It's all right. So it was 7 Central, but you go the other way when it goes Eastern. It's 8 o'clock.
It's okay.
I should probably put a little less than greater than sign there.
Speaking of, this is brought to you by the greater than and less than symbols.
So when you're registering, if you are in goatee or one of the length categories, you need to learn this chart. Scott and I learned that this chart is very important with your registering process. Learn it, love it, read it.
See, there you go. That's as you can see there. It's just much easier to have all these multiple tabs open. So, but yeah, learn this because this is very important. We had a very long discussion about what is greater than and less than, and always remember the alligator's eating the bigger number.
That's right. That is very important. Alligators like bigger numbers, or Pac-Man likes bigger numbers.
I mean, the alligator reference is only good if you're comparing two numbers.
What if you're comparing 4 numbers? Then what?
Then you need 2 alligators,
or an apple to an orange, or a Scott Sakura to an Aaron D. Johnston. How does that work?
Well, there you go. That looks like an A.
No, it is Bryan T. Nelson is greater than Aaron D. Johnston.
Right.
I mean, that's science. So you're telling me that if an alligator saw 4 pigs over here and it saw 2 pigs over here, it's going to go for the 2 pigs or it's going to go for the 4 pigs?
4 pigs every time. because 4 is greater than 2.
All right. We're getting back to the
Back to business.
Can you do me a favor and go to the top of that page again and refresh, please? There we go.
Come on. Look at that.
Look at that. If you want stuff done, we have the right people.
That's right.
All right.
Bryan must have knew the guy that makes
But
it.
you know, I just now realized that Tuesdays is spelled wrong.
I would have never noticed that part.
Well, it's kind of like talking Tuesdays to stays.
Tuesdays.
All right, this is close enough. Everyone will know what it is, but
this isn't a very informative tutorial so far.
No, it's not.
So far, so good.
Anyways, we'll continue on with this tutorial. So you're going to go over to the as we said, the National Beard Championship.com page. And you're scroll down, you're going to see a little bit of information about the 2021 National Beard Mustache Championship presented by Honest Amish. There's 50 different divisions of glorious facial hair. So I'm going to register. So I'm going to click on register to compete.
And while you're doing that, Eric Schote wants to know, what is the difference between a groomed and a natural beard, Bryan Nelson?
Well, groomed beard, it's more of a shaped, styled beard, and you're allowed to use more grooming aids. Although you are allowed to use grooming aids with a natural beard, but you don't want it to look like it's shaped.
Can you use hairspray in a groomed beard?
You can.
Okay.
So you are allowed to use styling aids.
Yeah,
for
grooming
groomed
aids, and I'm going to double check to make sure I'm not getting myself in trouble here.
Natalie says you are correct.
Grooming aids permitted, yeah. Styling aids are permitted for a groomed beard.
And Dwayne says, when's the easy part start?
What's the easy part, Dwayne?
Eric says thank you.
All right. So as we're looking on the screen here, we have the National Championship competitor ticket, which that's what I want. That's what Aaron wants. So we're going to scroll down here and we're going to look at quantity. I want one of them, right?
Just one.
Just one. So I'm going to add to cart and it's going to bring up competitor registration. So
did you read all the stuff though? Did you already know what all that said?
Yeah, I've read it already, but we'll go back through it though real quick. Oh, come on.
In case there's questions about any of it, you know.
All right. The tickets are good for entry and admission to the 2021 National Beard and Mustache Championships on September 11th. There are also tickets available for the 10th, correct?
September 10th, yes.
And isn't there, and there's competitor tickets, there's vendor tickets, there's general admission tickets. So there's all different types of tickets that you can get to through here.
Yeah.
Once you've been given the opportunity to choose your category and class pump purchase, please remember that you will be able to change your category or class as needed when you register in person at the event. Now, when is registration at the event, Bryan?
We're going to register on Friday, I believe, starting at 10 a.m. on Friday. We're going to update it when we get closer to the event, but I think we're starting on at 10 a.m. on Friday until 3:30 on Friday, and then we're starting at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. on Saturday for registration.
Till when?
We'll keep the registration open until the category passes.
Dwayne wants to know, are there still vendor spots? Asking for a friend.
There are still vendor spots. The venue is pretty giant, so we could.
You guys are having it in Giant Stadium?
Yes.
Wow.
They've moved it to Scranton, but they still call it the New York Giants.
Wow, this is great.
Yeah.
All right. Upon check-in, you'll be given initial credentials and directed to category and class confirmation areas where your class will be verified by the confirmation panel. So
that's right.
The way
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. So basically the way that works is there'll be like all these different like little areas set up. You're going to go to the area that you believe that you're supposed to be in. You'll talk to the person there, which like is not Natalie, a person that's going to be a a part of the confirmation panel for a category?
Natalie will be part of the confirmation panel for a category, I do believe.
Yeah. So what they'll do is they'll be there. They'll have their little rulers and stuff, and they'll measure things. They'll kind of check you out, decide if that's the category you really need to be in, or if you need to be in a different one, then they'll direct you to a different one. And then when you get to that category, and they'll stamp your thing with their official stamp that they have, and then you'll be locked into that category. Correct?
Locked in.
All
Totally
right.
locked in.
Brenda wants to know, Aaron, you're going to have to pull comments up because my thing is not working.
It is perfectly fine. I can bring up comments.
All right. So 1 entry per person per day is permitted. So if I buy, for instance, I buy a competitor's ticket for Saturday, do I still need to buy a event ticket for Friday?
Yes. We would like for everyone to do that. Yes, we would like that.
All right.
All the money from all the ticket sale money is going to charity. So this is our main way of getting money to the charities.
All right. Okay. So now we're adding to cart.
Add to cart.
So we're going to fill in my stuff. It's going to automatically fill it in here.
Beard Laws wants to know, will they pat me down or make me take my pants off like when I fly?
No.
Okay. No, you can keep your pants on, but you'll definitely have to take your shoes and belt off.
Right.
Scott's going to do natural mustache.
My shirt size is
Do it.
large.
Do
Yes,
natural
I'm-
mustache, Scott.
Okay. So if you click on the categories, it'll pull up. Well, actually, it's not even pulling those all up. Wow. It's not showing on the screen on the thing, but it's showing on my laptop. So I am going to go to the partial beard categories for goatee. So they have partial beard, natural goatee, shaped, short, or full. What exactly is that? What's the difference? I mean, is that what I have?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it is shaped, but yours is still a bit too big.
That
That's
say
what
it.
she said.
Did you? Wait. So the shape, it's like, it's easy to, like, these are categories that people fall into a lot, so that's why we picked them. And there are going to be people that fit in between a lot of these.
Yeah.
A lot of these, but so it's like a little kind of. We saw a lot in Antwerp, like a lot of the guys that have like a little kind of upside down heart or a heart shaped beard, kind of like it's just.
So it's a 3-inch gap from the earlobe to the beginning of the beard. Is there?
Yeah. And there's a bigger gap between the ear.
Is there a length?
More shaped.
Is there a length requirement for shaped?
Not really. No,
Okay.
There's no length requirement, but usually these are a shorter beard.
Okay. Well, what if someone has like a 30-inch long goatee, but it's only on the chin?
And there's no mustache?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just a circle beard that's just super long. So they've got like a 4-inch gap on the side. Would they be in shaped because they have more than a 3-inch gap, or would they be in the wide because it's super long?
Shape, the gap is a minimum gap, so they could have a 4-inch or a 5-inch gap and still be with the 3-inch.
Because it just says short, so I didn't know.
Yeah, but it's usually a shorter beard.
Okay, I was just curious.
Minimum 3, so you could have a longer gap. You could have like all the way to until the goatee, technically. I mean, so originally the categories, all the freestyle categories were made for people that didn't fit anywhere else, and they were like a catch-all category. But maybe that's getting into too much like history of all these categories.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Look at the time. So
Yes.
keep going.
Okay. So the next one is, as we learned with greater than, less than, we were having this big discussion earlier.
Huge discussion. This thing went on for like 47 minutes.
Okay. So the way I'm reading this is natural goatee wide is less than 18 inches.
Yeah.
Because that's the less than sign. We learned that.
It is less than.
Okay.
So that's you, Scott.
So my beard, and when you measure it, you're going to measure it from your bottom lip. Correct, Natalie? Head, the thumbs up. She's or shake your head. So this is a regular ruler. I mean, I'm actually holding it even further down.
So you're about a foot?
Yeah, I'm about, if I pull it and stretch it.
No,
I'm
you have
about
to pull it and stretch
13 and 14 inches. So this would be the category for me.
That's it. Yeah. Less than 18 inches.
Okay.
That's
Then
this is just for our approximation too.
So
category approximation people are going to lock you into the exact category you're supposed to be in.
So nobody
pulling your beard as long as you think it's going to go and be like, oh, see, I made it to that one. But you're not going to be doing that on stage anyway.
No,
so
I understand.
Really, there's nothing like at this point when you're registering. If you mess up, you don't have to freak out and start like emailing Bryan Nelson and be like, I put myself in mustache. When day of, you will be put in the proper category or Friday, whatever, when you go through the prejudging.
Yeah. So, I mean, and that's the thing is like, we're the moron guinea pigs here. Like we're going through this just like anyone else would. And like, when you see this list of literally 51 different categories, which you can't see that I'm pulling up right now, but I mean, it's a little overwhelming. So, you might pick the wrong one. Don't worry about it. It'll get fixed.
Yeah.
Okay. So
there are a lot of categories.
So I'm gonna add to cart.
So speaking of all your categories, what is the Uber Stash? That's new for this year, Bryan.
The Uber Stash. Well, we had several requests for this category. There's a lot of guys, and I don't even know if any of them have signed up yet, but a lot of guys that they have like a giant mustache that is identifiable as a mustache. But if you look in it, if you really get to it, it's obviously a partial beard because
it goes past beyond the lip a little bit.
Yeah. But it looks like a mustache. They identify it as a mustache. They don't want to be with a partial beard. People, we had several guys request the special category, so we're like, sure, let's try it. See how it goes.
What about Michael Johnson? Would he be considered an Uber stash? He identifies that as a giant mustache. I've heard him say it a bunch of times.
Yeah, he might. Yeah, sure. I was if he wants to be. So it's what he. If he chose that category, then I would say yes. But
so if I did mine like Bryan, or sorry, like MJ's, and I just split it and I made it into a mustache, I could identify it as an Uber stash.
You don't have the gap. I mean, it has to still look like a mustache. Have the general shape as a mustache.
What if I just went up shape it like this? Stop it.
I think that you need the shaved part.
I was trying to promote your club.
Oh, sorry. Did
you see what I was doing there? Jeez.
I didn't.
All right, so we've pretty much figured out how to get registered. So like we talked about earlier, if you register tonight, Bryan Nelson will personally make you an ultra super mega Beard Team USA prize pack and ship it to you. So that'll be picked, I guess, tomorrow at some point, Bryan, and then we'll make a post or something like that.
No, I'm going to deliver it personally at the event.
There you go.
Ooh,
that is even better. So he'll do, whoever registers today, like the people that registered earlier in today, luckily they get involved with this, and you didn't even know you're getting part of a raffle, but today you get part of a raffle, and you will get a Beard Team USA prize pack personally delivered to you at Nationals. But on top of that, the first 3 people that get registered tonight, since the show started or whatever, we'll have to look at that. The first 3 will get an Honest Amish prize pack sent to you by me, and I'll probably mail it out. I probably won't deliver it, but we'll see. Maybe I'll deliver it. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll just deliver it at National. So yeah. Anyway, so the first 3 people that get registered, Bryan will text me later on and say, hey, these 3 people were the people. And Scott Sikora, you are not eligible to win. I'm sorry.
Did you finish registering?
No, I didn't want to put my my credit card information live on the show.
Why not? That's the page I'm on too. I was waiting to do that.
Hey, if anyone has, I know there's a million categories. If anyone has any questions about them, there's a category link at the top of the page on the Nationals website. And also, if there's any further questions, you can just email me at hello@beardteamusa.org. And the link's on the site several times.
Yeah, and we also have tentatively scheduled for Talking Beards. September 7th will be Tuesday before Nationals. We will most likely have a MJ Johnson on the show, and he'll have all the last minute news and information for Nationals because, we'll be there that weekend. So we'll have MJ Johnson on the show on the 7th, and any last minute questions should be able to be answered that day. Bryan Nelson, we appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much for helping everybody. Breaking news. Look at those buttons. I mean, pins. Look at that.
So
how do you get those, Bryan?
You have to the one will be in the prize pack.
Ooh.
But they're only available at the event.
Will they be able to be bought at the event, or are they just for winners, or how would people get those?
Well, they'll definitely be available for purchase. There's not very many of them, so it'll ultimately depend on maybe all the first place people will get them.
Question, is it greater than 100 or less than 50?
What?
How many pins you have?
It is less than or equal to 100.
Okay.
Does that help?
Hey, Dwayne, what category are you? What category is Dwayne going to be in?
Running around category.
Oh, helping out. I wanted to see if I could beat him again.
Maybe you can, Scott. All right, Bryan. Thank you very much for stopping by, buddy. And like I said, hello at beardteamusa.com?
.org.
.org. It's an organization, Scott.
I didn't say it.
Hello at beardteamusa.org. If you have any questions, they will be answered in a timely manner. Thank you, Bryan.
Thank you, guys. Thanks so much. Thanks for doing what you do.
Hey,
yes,
thank you.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you. I appreciate you more than he does.
Watch this.
Did you see I did that?
See you, Bryan.
Bye.
Good Lord. All right. So next up, we have coming in from St. Louis, Missouri. Have you ever been to St. Louis, Scott?
I have. I was there. Yeah. I was at some club there.
They have a giant arch there.
I saw the arch there.
It's like this.
I stayed in some hotel right in downtown that had a rooftop swimming pool.
That's pretty nice when hotels have a rooftop.
Yeah, and
those are my favorite kind.
It was in March though, so it was really cold, but I was able to stand on top of the building and look out into the skyline to see the arch.
That's beautiful. Dwayne's just talking all kinds of trash. All right, let's get this going. Live from St. Louis Beard and Mustache Competition, St. Louis Beard Mustache Club putting on their, I don't even know the annual St. Louis Beard Mustache Competition on August 21st, 2021. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm done. Joey Rumpelstiltskin.
Hey.
God, you look so good.
Hi.
Hi. We are doing fantastic now that you're here. How are you?
I'm well. Thanks for having me.
I like your beard.
Thanks. It's coming in nicely.
It's not. It's the chops, dude. So basically, you just condoned someone for having nice chops.
I like her chops.
Yeah. Well,
it's different.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, when you present them that way,
when you present them that way, I mean that's the only way. If you're ever going to present chops, that is definitely the way to do it. What's up, Joey? How are you? Oh wait, we already did that part.
Yeah, doing well.
So you're going to be putting on your competition this upcoming weekend.
Yes.
Are you super excited about it?
Oh, we are stoked. We are ready to do this.
I bet. So did this get canceled last year? It did, right?
Yeah, we decided that last year we would take the year off. It'd be a good idea. We still raised some funds, but we just took it easy. Oh, thank you, Eric.
Lady chops are accepted.
This is
thank
correct.
you.
Whoa. Chops.
Everybody loves Joey.
Oh, barefoot.
Appreciate it.
I don't know. Where do we want to begin? Do we just want to start with the breaking news that came out today?
Let's just start with that. So yes, they received some really kind of crummy news today about this weekend. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what happened, Joey?
Yeah, well, I mean, COVID, what are you going to do? You're just going to prepare. So we'll have some pretty faces at the door. So Josh, our president, and Benny, my husband and a founder of the club, will be at the door, and see those hands. They'll be handing out face shields, and folks will need to wear them in. And when you're getting a drink at the bar, you'll need to wear them. But if you're drinking and walking around with your drink and you're drinking it, you're going to need to have access to your mouth. So there's that. And if you're on stage and you're up there on the catwalk doing your thing, you're going to be able to not have it on. So there's that as well. We'll have our judges nicely spread out. So there's that also.
What about if you're out on the patio?
You're out on the patio, you're outside on the patio, and you're free to be free out there like that also. So we'll just kind of keep that in mind.
Yep.
And
So
the rack house is a nice spacious area as well.
yeah, so that's what you were saying. The was it the Rock Bar? No, it's not the Rock Bar.
Old
It's the
Rock House.
Rock House.
Yeah.
So yeah, they it's a good wide open venue, so everyone can socially distance. And if, like you said, as long as you have a drink in hand and you're drinking, you can't wear a mask and drink. So
No,
it'd be kind of hard to do that. So
true.
keep that in mind. If you get really thirsty, I mean, you might just have to move your mask out of the way to drink anyway.
Sure.
So you brought up a really good point. You're going to have a panel of judges at this competition.
We are.
So do you have those judges, all their information readily available?
I do. Yesterday we announced Melissa Crafton.
Never
She's the
heard of her.
treasurer. Oh, I don't know if that's exactly true, but she might be the treasurer and founding member of Tri-County Beard and Mustache Society.
Oh, that Melissa Crafton. Okay.
Yeah.
I
think you might be familiar.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
I thought you heard it as Melissa Crafton, not Crafton.
Oh,
Misheard it, Aaron.
I misheard it. Okay.
Slight pronunciation error there. My fault. I'll take
It's
that.
okay. It's the chops. The chops were getting in the way.
Sure. I'll try to do this one a little bit better. Tisha Klinkenbeard.
Chicken bread. It's pronounced chicken bread.
So close.
You almost had it.
Almost had that one. All right. Well, president of the Craft Whisker Club.
Okay.
I think we all
I've heard
know
of that
her.
one.
Yeah, we all know her. And Kristen Wagner, but we
Oh,
all
yeah,
know her as
Wags.
Wags.
Okay, I know that one for sure.
Yeah, vice president of Bearded Hero.
Cool.
So pretty familiar there. And I think she might be hanging out at nationals.
She will be. She's judging.
Sorry about that. And we definitely are going to hang out with Inkira.
Oh, what?
Inkira is going to be there. We're all
Oh my
so excited.
gosh.
So hugs and smiles and love and nothing but happiness there. So magic in the house.
Hashtag magic. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Scott.
So you guys are having a full panel of female judges. This is fantastic.
Don't quote me here because I really should have gotten my math in order, but I'm not great at it. But I think this might be our 5th year in a row.
Did you say you're not great at it, or you're not? You're
She's
less
less
I
than
know greater than less than. Pac-Man saves the day. But
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
It's an alligator.
But I
No,
do
it's
think this is our
definitely-
5th year.
It's Pac-Man. The 5th year in a row that you've had a full panel of women judges.
Yes. I mean,
Do
who
you-
knows a beard better than a lady? So
That's true.
very
That is very
important.
true.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the women are easier to work with than the men?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, so you're saying that women are all divas?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Tisha can agree with me there. I don't know if she's available out there in the comments, but she may be able to throw in a little backup on that.
Yeah,
Right?
I agree. I live with them. They're
Nothing but love. Nothing but love.
I'm getting death stare.
I
think she's
didn't even say anything, and she's giving me a death stare too.
She's angry now. That's what
No.
she likes to say. So
TJ
this year your charity is going to be the Covering House. Is that
Yes.
generally
This
the
year and every
charity?
year.
Okay, so that's your charity every year.
Yes.
What do they do?
Yeah.
So they provide shelter and rehabilitation to underage victims of human trafficking in the St. Louis area.
How did you guys get hooked up with them?
In the very, very beginning, one of our members brought them to the table, and we stick with them. I mean, what they do is tremendous. Very important work.
Do you do a lot of stuff? Go ahead.
I will. Yeah, do you guys do a lot of stuff outside of this event for them throughout the year? And do you? I mean, and this is a kind of a just off the seat of my pants question that you might not be prepared for, but do you have an idea of how much you guys have raised for them collectively?
Almost $25,000 cumulatively. Yeah. Anytime that we've gotten out the mustache ride, we donate money to them. So we try to make sure our money goes to good places. If it's not the Covering House, it generally goes to Got Your Six PTSD support dogs.
Oh, that's cool.
So veterans or the girls. So it's important work.
Excellent.
Very good.
Fawn asked a question. I assume it's directed to you, Joey. She says, I think the event page is down. I tried to register, but it just keeps asking for the same information. So
all right, we'll get on that. Thank you, Fawn. I appreciate it.
She's either talking about your Eventbrite page or she's registering for nationals and Fawn's just behind.
Oh, okay.
So we'll find out.
Too.
Yeah.
What is it, Fawn? Let us know.
Come on. Fawn. Which one is it?
Yeah, Fawn.
So your venue, is it? Where's it located? Is it kind of downtown or?
Oh, it's very downtown. You can see the arch right out the windows. On the patio, you can see the arch.
Nice. Yeah. Is parking going to be any type of issue down there?
No, not at all. They have their own parking lot.
Cool.
Yep.
Do you guys
go ahead.
Oh, do you guys have anything? Oh, see, she's talking about the Beard and Mustache Championships.
So your Eventbrite page is up and working well.
Do you guys have any kind of like special category that you guys have for your event that might not be at a different event? Or you guys pretty much just have the standard, basic categories, that
I think we have all the generals, but we do have one secret one that we don't talk about.
Well, we're talking about it right now.
Yeah, no one's watching right now.
It just goes down secretly, and at the end, poof, there's a trophy. So.
Oh my!
So it's not like you're not going to announce like, oh, the Scott lookalike competition, and everybody get up there. It's just going to be like,
no,
someone's walking around.
If you happen to dress like Scott and you did it well, then maybe you got that trophy.
All right, there you go. So everybody should dress like Scott.
That sounds
Saturday
great.
night. I think that's a good idea. I'll probably win that one because I always dress like Scott.
I never wear an Honest Amish shirt, so
you should.
You're gonna lose.
Oh, it's easy to dress like me. Natalie says I'm like a cartoon character.
He's got like 65 of the same T-shirt hanging in his closet,
and like 6 of the same pairs of shorts. I'm not.
So how has registration been going for your comp? Has it been with COVID kind of nipping at the toes?
We got a lot of goatee sign up so far.
Smart.
It's a good category.
Well, everybody says that that's the most prestigious facial hairstyle ever. So I mean, that's pretty. There should be the most goatees out of anything. So that's pretty smart.
Every competition should. I mean, we've been blazing the trail for years, Aaron, with the goatees. So,
what about the women categories? How are those looking? Do you have any type of?
We do have a few in both of the categories.
Okay.
One of the things about packing your judges full of whiskerinas is often you take away from the category, but we really want to encourage some of the local ladies to come out. That's why we have the whiskerinas up there as well. We want to see more whiskerinas out there. So come on.
Have you been getting a lot of support from local people, like as far as spectators and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of people out here in St. Louis that are really interested in what we do.
Did you guys see that Carl Sagan's kid's here, Bernie?
Yeah. Hey, Brenda. That's our historian.
What is that?
What's a historian? Someone that talks about history. Aaron.
Oh God, he really keeps us in line. That's not true at all. He just points out all of our errors, writes them down, takes note.
You need to start asking him about his dad and all these theories that he had about space and stuff like that. I mean, he was pretty much a pioneer in the 70s when it came to any of that kind of stuff. So
his head's growing right now. We don't
huge.
That's what I found.
Come on, Whiskerinas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and not to pull away from your competition too as well, but I know as we were talking to Bryan earlier, we really want to get all the women out and involved in nationals as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, we want to really, we're really pushing this year with both the, you know, the Craft Whisker Club show, you know, trying to just kind of introduce craft bearding to like a larger audience and stuff like that, and getting more women interested, more men interested too, of course, but you know, trying to grow that community so we have more women involved in the bearding community.
I am still cleaning up glitter. Thank you, Holvies.
I was like, where's your little hands at, Aaron?
Sorry, I took them off. Can people compete in multiple categories at your competition?
Yes. You do have to abide by the rules, though. Please don't bring a beard to a mustache fight.
That's right. I like that so much. That is, yeah. You can't have a full beard and be in every single category. You can't just do this and have chops. You have to actually have chops. Yeah.
Yes.
I like this. No, none of this.
Not even with a tiny hand.
No, not even with a tiny hand, Scott. So don't even try it, mister.
Are you going to be wearing tiny hands for the event?
No.
You should.
We see.
Is this?
I might wear this though. Thinking about it.
Do you guys have an MC for the event?
You?
Me and Caitlin.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, so full ladies up there on the stage.
So you're not going to let those guys mess around up there. It's going to be all business, and this is going to be probably the most well-run beard competition ever in the history of beard competitions because of all the women that are going to be up there keeping all the men in line.
Yep.
I like
the news.
This is going to be exciting.
There will be no C hops category at the St. Louis competition.
Sorry. It says it right here. You can't.
It's one of my favorite categories.
Why would that ever be your favorite? Because they're just so stupid looking. You like laughing at them.
It's like
you're like, God, look at these idiots. Good gosh, why would anybody do this? This is my favorite category because they look so dumb. That makes sense. It's like the clowns, right? So like that's why people look like clowns because they're like stupid and they're like doing crazy stuff. So it's like chops are the clowns of the beard community. I like that you said that word for word, Joey.
Where's Michael Coleman? I know he's going to do freestyle, but his chops have just gotten so full and so pretty during COVID. Like
chops and pretty don't really go together. Like full and smelly, kind of maybe.
Hey, Ron, we want to thank you for checking out the Honest Amish products. But next time, Ron, you go to order something, make sure when you're at honestamish.com to use the promo code TalkingBeards and you will get 15% off.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Thanks, Ron.
Andrew Matson says, watching chops is like watching a dumpster fire.
Or even like whalers, that's kind of like a car accident that you're like driving by. It's like rubbernecking. You're like, oh God, you don't want to see the dead body.
At least whalers are tolerable, right? But I mean, chops, like, they are the clown car of the beard community, per Joey Rumpelstiltskin. So that's on a shirt now. It's already in production.
Yeah,
Joey said it here. Yeah, see? Anthony gets it. The best category is goatee.
You already said the biggest category is goatee.
You know why? Because it's the best.
So far.
No, it's, nothing is worse than musketeers, though. That is true.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Looking at you, Doctor. The doctor will be there, and he will be in the goatee category.
Dr. George Anderson, IV.
Yes, that is
IV, because he's a doctor and he puts in IVs.
All right, Joey. So any last information we need to know before we wrap up other than, major change and stuff other than, then everyone's going to have to wear
time
a
and
mask?
place. What time is this thing?
Place. Doors open for registration at 5 at the Old Rock House in St. Louis. Competition starts at 7. Rumor has it Taxi Phil might do a live auction for a bottle of Weller 107 around 9 p.m. You didn't hear it here. That's
Well,
all
we
I
did.
got.
And these are central times, correct?
Central.
Okay.
Yes.
So Bryan Nelson, he gets super confused. So we need to, make sure Bryan knows.
The only correct time is Central time.
No. Everyone knows Eastern time is the proper time, and everyone bases their stuff off of what we do.
No.
Eastern time is greater than Central time.
See, there you go. But Central time is second best. So, I mean, that's still, at least you're not Mountain time,
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we can agree to that.
You talking
no
about
one even
mountain
does
time?
anything Mountain time.
I
Mountain
don't even know what
time.
that means.
Exactly.
That's
No
a
one does.
mountain.
Yeah.
See?
Anyway, so doors are at 5.
Yes.
And competition starts promptly at 7 o'clock, not 7:01. Oh no! If you get there at
we might be on
7:01,
Talking Beards time.
yeah, 8
Like,
o'clock.
how
So
long is this
7
show
o'clock
gonna run over?
promptly. So, that's it. Thank you, Joey. We
Thank you.
appreciate you coming by. Everybody, bring your fanciest face mask for the St. Louis Beard and Mustache competition this weekend. I don't know.
Joey, are we going to
Face
see you at
shields?
Nationals?
Face shields are being provided.
Joey, are we going to see you at Nationals?
I don't know. I would love to. No promises.
Come on, Joey. You could do it. You can camp for free.
Ew.
It's not bad.
Ew.
There's a working toilet and sink, and there's a shower within walking distance.
But is it air conditioning?
Ew.
It'll be September in the mountains in Pennsylvania. It'll be cool outside. It'll be
I
fun.
don't even know what that means.
I don't know. Well, then never mind.
Okay.
You can get a hotel room for like $100.
We're looking.
Something. All right. Well, you should come. We would like this. We put our stamp of approval on you coming to Nationals.
It's wind conditioning. So
Natalie said she would love to see you do realistic on stage.
Oh, me too.
All right, Joey. Thank you very much.
Bye.
I will see you in a couple days.
Yes. Safe travels.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
That was fun.
Joey.
I like Joey.
Yeah, this has been such a great show. We've had such great guests.
So speaking of great guests,
We have another one.
I was about to say who next week was, but then I realized that I forgot. Next week. Oh, never mind. We don't have one officially booked for next week, so never mind. So we're booked. So that is something that we've actually worked on. Usually in the Talking Beards world, we never know who our next week guest is, but we've got guests booked all the way till October 26th right now. But next week I have a question mark, so we're still we will have someone from the from this competition right here.
The Bourbons, Beards, and Beer. August
That's
28th,
right.
2021. Live music following competition. Proceeds for 22 Until Valhalla. Sponsored by Mad Viking, Kentucky Beard Club.
That's right. So yeah, we will have someone from that competition next week, but I have a question mark, so I don't have a name yet. But somebody, and it'll be great. So upcoming competition, Scott Sikora. Competition news.
Check out all these upcoming comps, y'all.
All right. So coming up, like we talked about, August 21st, 2021, the St. Louis Beard and Mustache Competition presented by Honest Amish. That's coming up this weekend. So it'll be at the Old Rock House, and you can tune in to Talking Beards, for the last 24 minutes and learn all about it. Coming up this weekend, if you are in Austin, Texas, and you want to be a part of the 6-month sprint for Cassie 16, this will be it. It will be at the Mohawk at 2 p.m. That will be Central Standard Time. And there's a full event, action-packed weekend with Austin Facial Hair Club. Bryan T. Nelson will be there, and you can shave your beard off.
He'll
and
be
then grow
signing
it for 6 months.
autographs.
He will be signing autographs. So make sure that you go up to Bryan Nelson and tell him that we told you to get autographs from him all weekend, because he loves that sort of thing. All the attention Bryan can get, he loves it. So also this weekend is an action-packed one. Beard, audio, and car show be in Ardmore, Oklahoma. What's the time? 2 p.m. Eastern time. So That is Eastern time, but it'll be 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. So that is this weekend. It's a car show, a beard and mustache competition, and audio show, everything you ever want. It'll be there in Ardmore, Oklahoma. And probably Tyler Hill will be there, I would assume. And that makes it all the worth going, because Tyler's there.
Why not? Did you see Nico?
Hi, Nico. I didn't. And one last one. What?
He's right
Nico!
there.
Hi, Nico.
Come on up.
And one last one. Well, for next week, our guest will be from the Bourbon, Beards, and Beer. Good gosh. Like we said, it'll be August 28th. It'll be in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. That'll be like Louisville adjacent, kind of. Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Yeah. So that'll be next weekend, and we'll have all the news and information about it. Says it'll start at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So in the next couple months, we will talk about this more and more. But coming up November 13th, hopefully, this will be the 8th annual Beard and Mustache Competition for Rockabilly Q. It will be presented by Honest Amish, and this is going to be a mouthful. It is going to be put on by the Holy City Beard Mustache Society, the South Carolina Beard Club, and Beard Mob South Carolina, and it will be at the Holy City Brewing in North Charleston, South Carolina. So, yeah, if you are in the Charleston adjacent area, or if you just want to travel, come on, because it's going to be a good time. We're going to have a full, amazing panel of judges. We're going to have probably the best MCs any competition ever, and all the greatest things that you can possibly ever want in a beard competition will be happening November 13th. That's it. I got pretty well the show, Scott Sikora.
We got Monsters Ball coming up too in October. Don't forget.
Yeah.
That's going to be another great one.
It will be. There'll be skateboards for everyone to win.
Nico's looking at the skateboard right now. See?
He wants to eat it. Anyway, that's it. So, yeah. Thank you for everybody watching the show. Everyone, don't forget to get registered for the 2021 National Beard and Mustache Championships presented by Honest Amish. It's coming up September 11th weekend in Scranton, Pennsylvania. It'll be an amazing weekend full of good times and all that good stuff. And get registered. If you're on the fence, you should just go. Just go for it. And
free camping.
Free camping. I mean, if you don't mind camping, and if you kind of sort of don't mind camping, dude, the camping will be fine. It's well covered. There's tables and chairs in that area. There'll be a full service bar over by the camping. Obviously not all night, but for a part of it, there may be some like a acoustic guitar playing Friday night and or Saturday night in the camping area. There's a flushable toilet, a running sink. It's not porta-johns, and the showers are close. So,
Where is this sink running to, Aaron?
It has running water, Scott Sikora. Oh. It's not like they're not throwing a couple porta-johns up there. It's an actual bathroom right there in your camping adjacent area. It is on gravel, so make sure that you bring a substantial mat to lay on or an air mattress. So
Matt,
think about that. Matt McClear. Make sure you bring Matt McClear and lay on him because he will be there. Did y'all know that? Is this breaking news? Matt McClear will be going to his first ever live in-person beard competition, and he'll be with us, and we'll be doing stuff. So Scott will be there Friday night. So me and Matt may go live Friday during the early, the pre-party competition stuff, and it's going to be fun. I'm excited. Are you excited, Scott?
I'm getting very excited.
You should. So that's it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Go to St. Louis this weekend. Go to Scranton on the 11th and support all the beard competitions in between. I am Aaron D. Johnston. Like I said, thank you for watching, everybody. We greatly appreciate everybody that supports us. It means a lot to us when you buy our shirts or you put our stickers on your cups and whatever. So thank you very much. Speaking of shirts.
Yeah, speaking of that, to end this off too, if you go to talkingbeards.com, which is what we always suggest you do, we have a ton of really great products over there. Just got to hit on the very top where it says shop, and you can get the "You Did It" shirt. Remember when you used to say that and you don't anymore?
Yeah,
so
you
great.
did it.
But
I should
we have
say
all
that.
these
I'll
great
bring
shirts.
it back, Scott.
Team Talking Beards shirt. We have the hoodies, say Talking Beards. We have the women's comfort t-shirts. We have all these different, the Pen 15 shirts, most popular shirt.
Everybody loves that one. Oh, that's the most popular one right there. The
socks,
Aaron shirt over there.
Yeah, I always like looking at the back of it the most.
It's the best part.
Actually, the Goat Brother coffee cup is probably one of the best.
We stole that. Did you know that? That's not really us on that cup. It's like our faces are on someone else's body. We stole it.
We stole it, and my trackpad's locked up again. So you're gonna.
Oh my gosh! All right, so
shut it down.
Shut it down. Go ahead, Scott.
All right, and I am Scott Sakura. Like I said, go over to talkingbeards.com. You can find out more information about the show. You can check out all of our cool merchandise. You can subscribe to the podcast. There's lots of stuff to check out over there. So we suggest you do that. But as we sign off every week, I like to talk to people about making sure that they're out doing something good for their community, doing something good for someone who needs help, be it an elderly person, or if it's an animal that needs help, go out and help your local animal shelter. We just want you guys to all go out and do something good. And that's why we do all these beard competitions, is to help out these small local charities who need help. And that's why we're there. So go out there and support your local businesses and your local neighborhoods. And that's it for this week. So I guess we will see you guys next week. And thank you all for tuning in tonight.
Yep. Thank you, everybody. Share this episode.
Share it.
Thank you. Look, and buy some Honest Amish stuff. That would be very helpful. Also, Talking Beards promo code, 15% off all your orders at honestamish.com. Everybody have a great night. Oh, goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.